Hey everybody, it's Paul Stevens here with iGo Sales and Marketing, and today I have a couple things for you. I've got an update on the SuiteCRM and WordPress portal. I'm essentially done. Everything's working, it's tested, it works really well. At this point I'm just building the marketing material and sales support that goes with it. However, in doing that, I realized I needed a way to sell and manage licenses. So I'm also working on another plugin, which I'm going to show you today, which is a fully integrated WooCommerce and SuiteCRM license management system. Okay, so one of the challenges with licenses are, well, there's a few, but you want to obviously take an order, you want to get paid for it, you want to track the order that was, completed, and you also want to track which customer has which license key, and you want to track when it expires. Okay, and then there's a whole other thing that goes with that you want to also do renewals, and you're going to have to email clients and tell them that their license is up for renewal and give them a renewal link to renew their licenses. So anyway, I've built all that for SuiteCRM, and I plan shortly as well to offer this as a plugin for people to use if they would like to sell plugins and software and manage their own licenses with WooCommerce and SuiteCRM, which are both open source. So it doesn't require any other special software, other than the plugin that I built. But I'm going to show you today how that all works. Okay, so let me get myself out of the way here. Okay, so the main license manager, this is still early. I've still got some UX stuff to do to just make it look better and cleaner and a few other tweaks, but fundamentally it's all working. So it works with both SuiteCRM 7 and SuiteCRM 8, and just like in my portal plugin, we are setting up the SuiteCRM URL, our client ID, client secret, and we are also putting in username and password, and whether it's SuiteCRM 7 or SuiteCRM 8. It makes a difference based on the API URL. So it allows you to do that, and we can do a connection test just to make sure that our connection works. There is also a feature that we can create and just push a manual license without an order. Okay, so you can just set up a customer name, a product, and product ID, and do that. Okay, so you can do that manually like that. So the fundamental thing here is, I'm going to just go to my WooCommerce products before I demo it. Okay, so I've got this plugin here that I developed as well. It's a spam blocker for Gravity Forms. And in the product is where everything sort of starts. So I've added a custom field down here where you go and you look up a product from SuiteCRM. So this is doing a API call to SuiteCRM and looking up the products in SuiteCRM and pulling in the one I'm looking for, GF Spam Blocker, which is a software product. Nothing crazy is required in SuiteCRM Products. It's just a standard SuiteCRM product. But what that gives me is that links the product name and the product ID to the product. So this is versatile. You can sell as many different software products as you want. All you really need to do is add in the link to the product, and then this is just standard WooCommerce stuff. You want to make it a virtual product, make it downloadable, and add your product file here, your downloadable file. Okay, and then once that's done, on the front end, the person is going to be able to, let me just go to the front end and look at the products. So on the front end, the person's going to be able to go and purchase the product. Okay, so there's my GF spam blocker. I'm going to add it to the cart. I'm just going to skip the cart and go right to the checkout. And this is a test. I don't have a payment gateway set up, so I have a 100% off coupon I'm just using for playing with it. Okay, so this is free, so I don't need to go through a payment gateway. I'm going to place the order. Okay, so this is just the standard WooCommerce checkout. It gives the person access to download the plugin. I do have a little bit of work to do here to insert the license ID here and make that compatible. But you'll see in the back end, I have all that information. If I have a look at the order. Okay, so you'll see I got a SuiteCRM license ID, a license key. The license has been activated, and in the product there's also an activation limit, and as well in the product there's also a product expiry. So that covers when the download is available, but it also covers when the subscription is expired. So let's say this is a 1-year product. Okay, so what does this all look like in SuiteCRM? Let me get it open here. Okay, so in SuiteCRM I have a custom module here, and it is for software licenses. And if I just refresh this, you're going to see that it created a license, and I'll open that up. So it does a bunch of cool stuff here. Okay, so it puts your order ID in so it matches, and you can cross-reference WooCommerce. It searches for a contact based on the email address that was provided, and it inserts the, let me just check something here. 559. Yes, that's the right order. Okay, I just wanted to double check. It inserts the account that, well, it first looks up the contact, and if it finds the contact, then it looks for the related account to the contact, and it populates that in the license. So that makes it easy to search for which accounts have purchased licenses and which contacts is the contact responsible for that license. Okay. There's a hook that runs in SuiteCRM that creates a license in the background. The issued time and then the expired time it gets from calculating from WooCommerce that it's a 365-day subscription. So it expires on the 10/05/2026, a year from now. How many activations I got, the order ID, which product it's related to. So it pulls that in from the product relationship. Okay, so that covers my creation of a license. Okay, now the other cool thing is a year from now we are going to want to send out an email saying, hey, your product expires, right? So when we create the license, we also automatically create a renewal URL in WooCommerce. Okay, so all this does is it just takes you right to the checkout with it all pre-filled in with the license renewal. And then WooCommerce does a call to SuiteCRM and updates the expiry date on the license. Okay, so I'm not going to go into all the demo of all that, but that's how that works. So coming up on a year from when the license is going to be renewed, we have a workflow in SuiteCRM. So when it's the date is today, expiry date is today plus 14 days. So 14 days before the license expires, we're just going to send them out a renewal reminder email that contains the link to the renewal. Okay, so all they have to do is click on that, and I'll demo that right now. Okay, so when they get the email, they click on the link, and the link goes to the checkout with the order filled in. And you can see it's renewing it again. And if I do the same deal here, apply the coupon, and place the order. Okay, in SuiteCRM here now, when I refresh this, okay, you can see it added another year to their license expiry. Okay, and now it has a cross-reference that the license was renewed. Okay, so it keeps the same license, and it just keeps updating the expiry date, and that sort of keeps the tracking good. All the order details are going to be in WooCommerce, and you'll be able to pull it by customer, and the customer in WooCommerce is going to be able to go to his account and check out all their orders. Okay, so they'll have all their order details there. They can re-download the items if they want to. Again, I still have to insert the license key here so that they have access to it. But other than that, the WooCommerce side is done. The SuiteCRM side is done, and it works pretty cool. So in workflow, you can also do things like, I did 14 days before you get the reminder renewal. On the day it expires, you can also do another one that says, hey, you're out of luck, you better renew right now. Those kind of things. But all the workflow can be done now that you have the data in SuiteCRM. All the workflow for emails and reminders and follow-ups and all that can be done from SuiteCRM, or upsells or anything like that you want to do for your software product. Okay, so the other cool thing is, if I go back to, where's my orders here? So let's say, you may ask, what happens when the customer cancels the order? Okay, so if this order is completed, let's say it gets canceled or refunded. Okay, I'll just go canceled. And sorry, I'm just looking around my camera here for the button. Update the order. And if we go into WooCommerce now and refresh that, we'll see that it's been deactivated. Okay, so it's a full two-way sync, so that the order in WooCommerce drives what happens in SuiteCRM, and in SuiteCRM, it drives the email reminders out, and the renewal information to go out. The only part I'm missing at this point is to build an endpoint in SuiteCRM that handles the license verification. That's the next step. But this was all the hard part, getting all this done. So basically, you have a full software licensing management system with vanilla WooCommerce, vanilla SuiteCRM, other than the custom module plugin on the SuiteCRM side, and the WooCommerce plugin on the WooCommerce side. So with these two components that I've just developed, you have a full licensing system. So that's what I've been up to. I will keep posting what's going on with this. I had to build this, as I mentioned, in order to be able to sell my portal plugin on my website. So I built all this. But when I got started, I thought, well, hey, other people may be interested in this as a product as well. So this isn't currently in the development cycle. Again, I need to finish the back-end part of SuiteCRM, where the plugin can call SuiteCRM and check whether the license is activated and valid. And then I'm anticipating that to be fairly straightforward. But once that's done, this will be pretty close to being ready for sale as well. So I just wanted to give you an update on things I'm working on for the people that find software development, SuiteCRM and WooCommerce and WordPress interesting. If you do have any questions or comments or feature requests, or you'd like to be on the list when I'm ready to release this plugin, I'm going to put a link down below to a blog article on my website about where I'm at with the plugin with a contact form. Please go there, fill it in, and I'll be happy to reach out to people who are interested in using this in a real world application other than mine. I'm going to start using it quite shortly. As well, if you like my videos and you find the content helpful and interesting for SuiteCRM, WordPress, WooCommerce, please like and subscribe down below. It really helps out my channel get more views, and it helps me, be able to spend more time on doing interesting stuff like this that I can, get out to the SuiteCRM world. Okay, have a great day. Reach out to me if you can, and we'll talk to you soon.